everybody.
What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
And so it's been an exciting week. And
Yes, sir.
yeah. So just wanted to say thank you for a lot of support. Anyway,
Absolutely.
I don't want to dive into all of it because everybody knows about it. But
Right.
So I don't know. We want to do a sponsor shout out, or how do you want to roll with this right now?
We can shout out all the sponsors. Which first, Bull Pythons, Mr. Sammy.
There's the iconic pink shirt. I just spoke
iconic pink. Yes, sir.
I just spoke to Sammy yesterday, and he's such a good guy.
He is such a good guy.
Yeah.
I love talking with him and being with him at the show. Spent a lot of time with him here at the Arlington show in February. And really got to know him and about his past, the birds he's raised and everything. And he has a very interesting story, you know.
Good. Yeah.
So we'll play this sponsorship clip and then shout people out.
Man, I love AI, man. It makes everybody so gorgeous.
Yes, I do too. And thank you to all of our sponsors. We do appreciate you and your support and your understanding when going through rough turmoil times. You know, you gotta stick together, and it tests your Jesus sometimes. So,
so who do we got in? And there's my good old friend Mark. I'm first. And then we got Sammy in. Yep. Thank you guys for coming in. And of course, full support of Stanley. He comes in all the time.
Stan.
Who else? What's up, Morph Valley?
Morph Valley.
I don't know who. Do I know Morph Valley is? It seems like he got his logo done by whatchamacallit.
Yeah, Sinking Pencil.
It looks like it, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And then we got Jared, by the way, which I didn't think he was funny. He's fucking hilarious.
He is one of the funniest people we have in our reptile lounge.
My God.
I love him.
Oh my God.
The video he made today, it just warmed my heart.
It definitely was pretty fucking funny. And then we got in all the time, Ken. Thank you for showing up.
Hey, Ken.
And then what was he in the other room? What is he? Is he in the closet? What happened? You shoved him in the closet? What's up, Bobby?
Kick him out of the office. Get out.
And then here we go. I talk to this guy every day. Jay, thank you for showing up.
Yes, Jay, I do definitely want to talk to you backstage or on a call as soon as possible.
Yeah. And then one of our sponsors there is Mike and Chris.
Mike.
Thank you for showing up. Who else we got in here? There we go. He's one of my sponsors for my shorts.
There you go. Now we just need a show sponsor, right?
Yeah.
I'm just playing, Chris.
Shauna.
Hey, Shauna Kana.
How are you?
She made a comment that she's the one that made the comment on the other video we were talking about backstage. So
we got Mr. Crabtree.
Mr. Gerald. He's a funny dude, and I tell you what, I love Crystal. Like, love.
Oh, they're Crystal. Awesome. They're awesome. And then we got Mr. Lamone, Johnny Boy.
Hey, John.
Thank you guys for showing up. And so we got someone that's backstage. He just got off of work.
A little somebody, but I want to say, hey, Paul looks less pale and pasty with the beard.
You know, this fucking guy is always fucking Chris, but you just pop right in. Unbelievable.
Hey, Patrick.
Gives me a compliment.
What's up?
Thank you, Patrick, for showing up. Look at
Hey,
that.
thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. What do you have?
It's a snake.
No shit. No shit.
This is my ambassador to my brand. I know I breed ball pythons, but this girl is very special to me. Her name is Princess Leia. And I rescued her probably about 4 years ago. She was covered in ticks and mites. Wouldn't eat, super aggressive, real emaciated. And you see her now.
She looks amazing now.
Yeah, she's a ham. I'll tell you that. She's a big bitch, is what she is.
So,
big bitch.
So obviously all more into bulls, but do you have any other types of species?
I just got rid of my carpets. I'm gonna jump back into it eventually. I just wasn't quite ready for all these different species.
Hey, Charlie.
I do also breed bearded dragons. And then I'm involved in a panther chameleon project and soon to be a leaf-tailed gecko project.
The panther chameleons are so cool.
Yeah, we've got about 40 of them.
No shit.
I got babies upon babies. If y'all want some, come talk to me.
Now, what does Chris say here? Paul, go ahead.
So gets a point taken away for showing up with the snake on camera, but gets it back because the snake's name.
Absolutely.
That's right. That's right.
Crystal, how's it going?
Chris, man, I see you're doing all right, brother.
Yes, I'm so glad Chris is back. It was such a great show last night. I was in stitches working the backstage because you just are. Sometimes, honestly, when they start talking, it still shocks me, the stuff they say to each other, and they love each other, but still you're just shocked.
Yeah, it was a great show last night. It's good. Absolutely. It's good that they were laughing and having a good time.
It's my cup of tea, It's you better not be a fucking snowflake rolling up into that show. You better have your feelings in check, and you better find your safe space real fucking quick.
Thick skin, thick fucking skin. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, bro.
Absolutely. Right. And you know what? The same goes for this show. I'm sorry, but there's been so much going on this last week. I'm just like, we are who we are. We have fun. We're all adults here, whether it's in the chat, behind closed doors, or whatever it is.
100%. I mean, we're like what Holly said. We're all fucking adults, and things that happen, and sometimes you just can't explain underlying issues somewhere or another.
Right. Yep. And we all have our vices also. That's one thing. We all have our vices.
Back in the day. Had many vices. Yeah, many.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Gerald. I want a friggin' hat. Prick. So how long have you been breeding?
Well, breeding, this is my third season, but I've been keeping for over 20 years.
For how long?
I've been keeping for over 20 years.
No shit. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I like that.
How many species do you have right now?
Right now, I'm just doing boas and balls as far as snakes. But like I said, I've got beardies, chameleons. Goddamn, what else?
Are they all on site?
Sorry?
Are they all on site, or do you?
No, I've got a lot of hatchlings here, a lot of ball pythons. I got one 0 bearded dragon here, a female, and goddamn, a couple rats, a couple dogs, a couple chickens. Yeah, she's getting curious now. What is that? Baby girl. She gets so heavy. God damn. I'm bringing, because I run ambient, and I just had some late hatches, so I'm bringing all the hatchlings home from the shop because it's been getting kind of cold here at night. You know, the other night it got down to like 60, 61.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, when you're running ambient, you know, I mean, I could turn the power on, or I could just, you know, bring them home. So
right.
I'm going to keep all the adults.
Do you like running ambient? Do you find it a lot better? Do you still use, I mean,
so here's how all this went down. Okay. The first part of this year, you know, we were all part of a big reptile shop, me and a couple buddies of mine, you know, and had everything on site. And then, like 4 months ago, they sold the property out from under us. We had to figure something out real quick. So we all pooled our money together and you know, got just we found a house, like literally right around the corner. We found a house for rent with this like 48 by 48 metal shed in the backyard. So, wow. You know, but we can only rent it because they're trying to sell it. They only want to rent it for a couple of years. So that gives me time, because my ultimate goal is to build a 20 by 30 facility here on my property. But, you know, now you're talking, you know, 50, 60 grand. So it's just time.
How much land do you have on your property?
2 acres.
Okay. Yeah. Seems substantial. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
So what do you do for your career?
Well, I'm an executive chef.
And can we please just go ahead and talk about this story? Because I've been loving this picture.
Come on.
Let me pull it up real quick. And you can explain away, because if y'all don't know this man right here, there's something wrong. Go ahead, Patrick.
So that's Fluffy. You know, he's a comedian, pretty famous dude. But every year I get the privilege, you know, for being on the culinary team for this car show at the Ritz-Carlton down in Amelia Island. And if nobody knew, Fluffy has a very, very nice fleet of Volkswagen buses that he's restored. So he, you know, he shows a lot of different Volkswagens and Volkswagen buses, you know, at these big prestigious car shows. So I get the honor of cooking for him. He's super cool. You know, and a couple other movie stars and musicians, they all show up. Some of them are arrogant as fuck. And then, you know, you got the really humble ones. Fluffy is definitely one of the humble ones.
That's amazing. So who all have you met doing your job?
Holly Berry, Bruce Willis, Alicia Keys, LL Cool J, Morgan Freeman, Zac Efron, Gwen Stefani. I think that's about it.
So
is there anybody that you just did not like? Like you're just like, nope, never again.
Oh, LeBron James can suck it. Like, he's the most arrogant prick. I mean, I'm serious. That guy, he tried, dude. I made him and like 30 of the Memphis Grizzlies and Cleveland Cavaliers. This is when I lived up in Memphis. They came into the restaurant and I made them like Chilean sea bass, fucking, you know, lobster, you know, really good Japanese shigoku oysters. I mean, I really had a killer menu for him. And this cocksucker tries to tip me with a fucking Cuban seeded fake ass cigar. What? Dude, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even put my weed in that thing.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
That's amazing. Who was like the most humble out of the guys that you met?
It's got to be Morgan Freeman or Fluffy. Morgan Freeman is one of the most sound, logical, clear speaking, intelligent human beings I have ever met in my life. What a cool guy.
That is cool.
Got up and vanished like a fart in the wind. One of his best lines.
I could sit there and listen to anything that has his voice. You know how people do the animal videos and there's a fake person that sounds like him. Yeah. I can listen to that stuff all day long. So you sent me some pictures of some stuff to show off.
I do. And the cool thing is some of that stuff just shed out. So,
Wow.
oh, yeah.
Awesome. What do we have here?
We can look at that guy in person right there. That's a cypress cinnamon. That's a cypress cinnamon possible honey ultramel. I can't really 100% say it's honey. Just how dark it is, the blushing on top, very dark. And then you've got the chaining through the pattern, which is, ID for cinnamon for sure. But it's a very, very nice snake, and he is available.
And is it the same one here?
Yeah. I'll go get him if you want. Let me go put Princess Leia back. I'll grab it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
That's very cool.
Come on, boo boo.
So I wonder if is honey a line of ultramel, or is that just?
I don't know. I've heard. Chris from BNS has some on the Reptile Lounge. He has some available for sale. So
because now I'm like thinking honey. Now you got maple. I wonder.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a lot to keep up with, isn't it?
Yeah, so many genes. Charlie needs honey is a Bell complex.
Yeah.
So Charlie needs to get every testing done so that everyone could start canceling out game.
Chris said honey is a Bell complex.
Yeah, but honey's in the Bell complex. It's kind of a brightening gene. All right.
Oh, he is so pretty.
That's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah,
that's cypress too.
Yeah, cypress, cinnamon, possible honey. I just can't. I mean, I've seen what honey does to other things, and I can't really tell if honey is in this. I mean, the ultramel kind of masks it a little bit, but right. he does have blushing up here, but I can't tell, like, honestly, if it's ultramel. Some people I've talked to said no. Some people I've talked to said yes. So I'm gonna just say cypress cinnamon,
okay.
And then if somebody grabs him or if I keep him, and we can just prove that out later.
So tell us more about honey. Is it a dominant or a recessive?
It's a codom.
It's a codom. Okay.
Yeah, it's a codom. Like I said, it's in the Bell complex. Makes white snakes if you marry it up together with itself, or a billion different other things that's in the Bell complex.
Right. So did you happen to mention the pairing of this snake or what?
So this was cypress cinnamon honey, 100% had ultramel to a visual ultramel female. So the story goes like this: right when these guys hatched, right when she laid, my incubator took a shit. So I have done my entire season because I haven't, all my eggs kind of dropped, one after another. So I've done all 7 clutches this year doing all maternal incubation.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And how good was the success rate of hatching and everything like that?
So, it took me a little bit to dial it in. I lost the first clutch because I cut them too early. So after that, I was like, because you can't really, when you're doing it like this, you've got to really start figuring out the time frame. It's no longer 60 to 65 days. Now you're looking more like 80 days. Mm-hmm. So, but these girls did everything correct, everything right. As soon as I really started figuring out the times and everything to start really checking on them, checking the eggs and all that stuff. And from then on, it was successful.
Sammy was wanting to know if you can put him closer to the camera so we can see him.
He's getting squirmy.
He's for sale, Sammy.
And anybody can look in the video description, and I put his information there for his Instagram. I didn't see you on Morph Market or anything, but
no, I mean, I got it set up, but then this new owner's, I'm just not sure about this guy. So
it seems like that's a lot of people are up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing pretty good. Like, honestly, between Instagram and local shows, I've been doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
good. I've heard a lot of breeders say they do really good on Instagram, and even some now starting to say that TikTok has really
yeah,
helped them also.
yeah. TikTok. I mean, I'm blown away on how fast I got to 1,000 followers on TikTok. Like it was maybe 3 months, and I was there.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's really good.
It was quick. It was quick.
Fucking all these social medias. So at least you're not going to get banned from TikTok, or are you?
No. That's just Facebook. Fuck Facebook. That lizard-eyed fuck.
That's great. So yeah, we would like to see what all you have for sale. That that's big for us to be able to get your snakes out there, what you have coming or whatever. So
okay. So this next little bit I'm going to show y'all. These all just hatched out, and it's all codoms, no recessives, but the pairing was bamboo disco to leopard yellow belly. I wanted to kind of play with the bamboo gene a little bit.
Okay.
So
love bamboo, by the way.
Yeah.
These snakes came out crazy.
Amazing.
And this is, to my knowledge, the best I can tell, this looks like just bamboo yellow belly. I don't really see disco in this one. I'll show you the difference. And this one right here.
Gerald said I've gotten more inquiries on TikTok than Morph Market.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
It's a lot lighter.
But you see how it doesn't have that traditional bamboo kind of zigzag.
Yeah.
This really subtles it out. So this is the all gene animal, bamboo, leopard, yellow belly disco. And she is just, I mean, I want to keep her, but someone just offered me, a nice little bit of money for her. So
she looks almost scaleless, honestly.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at with it. Sold.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just absolutely sexy. So and then we'll go to the not so bamboo stuff. So this is everything without bamboo. So leopard, yellow belly, disco. Come here.
Wow.
Where are you going? Come here.
Male or female?
So let's lift up her skirt real quick. That's a boy. That's a boy.
All right.
But I mean, the disco, when it works with the leopard, it makes the blacks super, super black. I mean, I'm finding all this out just, looking at this clutch. I mean, the blacks in this clutch are so rich.
Very nice.
You've been working with disco for a while, or?
No. Okay. I fell in love. Like I bought I traded a bamboo disco for a champagne cinnamon, like back 3 years ago. And he's been sitting in my collection, and I'm like, man, I really need to do something with this. Like I want to see like how far I can twist out that bamboo pattern. So, what are some strong genes that enhance pattern? Leopard being a main one. So, I'm like, dude, I got that leopard yellow belly in there. Let's send it. So I'm very pleased with them. I'll end up keeping a couple, I'm sure. What else y'all want to see? You want to see some other stuff?
Absolutely. We want to see whatever you're working with, whatever you have for sale.
I see.
It's really good.
I've seen somebody that I forgot his name, but had a bamboo ultramel, and I put some oranges in that, and I think that's like when I was like, I really like bamboo.
Yeah,
bamboo is pretty nice.
And ultramel, there's a lot of people that don't want in it, but I actually love it. But I do want to find something that messes with the pattern a little bit more. And I was thinking, blackhead does a lot to your banana stuff. Will that do something with the blackhead stuff?
I don't know.
I love blackhead.
Me too.
The fucking world. I've got quite a bit of blackhead. All the other blackhead, I've got a little bit of blackhead at the house, and then I've got a lot of blackhead that's coming. I took tomorrow off pretty much just to move all the hatchlings here to my house.
Nice.
All right, so we're going to talk about, you familiar with a bypass, yeah?
Yes. You taught me about that.
Right. The bypass is the gravel spark. Yeah, she's about to tune me up.
You're gonna get tagged.
Man.
Taylor said, I think my favorite Ultramill combo is the Ultramill Tri-Stripe. Tri-Stripe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is
I'll
a
have
real
to
pretty
picture
one.
that.
I'm eventually going to be putting Ultramel into the puzzle project. And shout out to my boy John Lemon.
Thanks, Mark.
Because he's the one that turned me on into the puzzle project. So that's my guy.
Oh,
shout
really?
out. So here's just a bypass, yeah.
Wow. Yep.
All right. So, and it's 100% het pied. So now let's look at it in visual pied. So it's the same. Hold still. It starts at the head the same, and then it goes almost all white. A little bit. Come here, dude.
That is really pretty, though.
It's a banger. I mean, it came out better than what I anticipated. The coloring, I mean, I wish you could see it. You might be able to see it right where my fingertip is. There's grays that outline this entire.
Is that the one? Is that the one you sent me a picture of earlier?
I don't know. I sent you like 10 pictures. Oh, come here. Where are you going, little one?
This one?
No. Okay. So that is a spark. God bless. Yeah, I think that's just a spark pied. But
okay,
the reason why I showed you that one is because every other spark pied that I've seen out there, they're very yellow. They're very, very yellow. And there was absolutely nothing else. It's not gravel pied because gravel pied is kind of dark. Yeah, so it's just a really, really good example of the spark gene, especially when you put it into a recessive.
Right.
So yeah. But 7 clutches. And like I said, the cool thing is, I was successful with doing maternal incubation for the whole thing. I've got 5 more eggs that are probably going to either start pipping in the next week, or if I don't see some action, I'm going to go in and get them.
Mm-hmm. What pairing is that?
So that's just it's some stuff for me to make some double het clown pied stuff. I'm sorry, double het hypo clown stuff. So the pairing was like a 3,000 gram hypo female, and then a pastel clown. And I'm really not even in clown. I mean, it sounds very basic, and I'm not even in clown because I'm really involved in Ultramel. I'm really involved in pied. I'm really getting really involved in puzzle. I'm super, super involved in DG. I'm running Super Mario DGs this fall. I'm running.
Wow.
Where'd you get those Marios from? Hardwire?
Chris Davenport. I mean, okay. they're like this, So. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they originally came.
That's right. You're in Florida. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly did buy them from Tony. Now that I think about it, but Chris delivered them down to me. So,
I think I remember actually. For some reason, I think I heard you say that before.
Yeah.
Now, Patrick, you're married, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have kids?
My kids are grown.
Grown, okay.
Grown, out the house.
So does your wife love the reptiles, or is she like, nah?
She's a woman, so she likes the money aspect of it.
So she deals with it because of the money.
I like both. Okay, I'm not gonna lie about it.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. She has like her own snake, and it's just this normal, but Lucy has been with us since she was very, very probably 40 grams. And we lost her for 8 months. She got out of her enclosure. We lost her for 8 months. And then I found her one morning in my kitchen shoe. And I was like, man, there's something in my kitchen shoe. That looks like a ball python.
What is the kitchen shoe? That's my question.
That's what I figured. Kitchen. Yeah.
Okay. It's a crock.
So now imagine like, a 50 or 60 gram ball python, and they're curled up in there, and I'm, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'd go to stick my foot in there. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
And survived.
Yeah. No food, no water, 8 months. So.
And you live in Florida.
Yeah.
So if there's something in your shoe, it's usually like a hell no.
Hey. I mean,
like
you said, I live in Florida, so if I find a reptile in my shoe, I'm gonna play with it.
It's not.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Lord.
So yeah, I mean, what else do we want to look at? What's I got around here? Ooh, hang on.
Ooh.
That would definitely be me, and I live in Oklahoma, y'all. If I feel something in my shoe, that damn thing is La Chungla across the room. I am done. I don't care what's in it. I'm done. I'll shut the door and walk out. Just saying.
Yeah, I tend to stay away from states that you got to worry about what you're putting your you got to worry putting your shoes on.
Oh, look.
There we go. Chubby little bastard.
Yes, she is. She's getting there. So I was thinking about breeding her, and I don't really think I am, just due to the fact that, so if you look, see how many toes she has?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So she has a genetic anomaly.
Huh.
So she's just going to hang out with us. So this is Princess Elsa. We've got Leia and Elsa.
Princess Elsa.
Yeah, she's the ice princess.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's a bitch too. I'm really honestly surprised she's just hanging out the way she is.
She's cute. She needs an outfit.
And then every chef needs a ratatouille.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Where is your rat pet?
I'm just saying, Chris Eaton loves rats, and he also loves stickers. So hit me up if you need his address to send stickers to him.
Send stickers his way. He loves it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh.
And my husband is right. I would burn a house down to kill a spider. Absolutely.
I seen a video like that. The spider was crawling. Next thing you know, you see the house blow up. Got rid of him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, looky here.
You gonna show everybody your nuts? This is come here. There's a boy.
Master Splinter.
Jesus Christ. So this is Reef. And okay, this is Reef's best friend.
Oh,
dude. I love you, dude. You're cool.
That's amazing.
All right, you got to get down, man. You're like 100 something.
Hey, Jessica.
Do I got your boy? Do I got your baby? Do I got your baby? Oh God.
They hang out together
all the time. Like I'll put Remy down in the bed, while we're watching TV and stuff. And yeah, Reef will get up in the bed and just, what are y'all doing? Y'all have my baby? Can I hang out with you? Crackhead, stop. Crackhead, go. God damn. Can't ever hang out with my own animals. He's like, what you got, Dad?
So you said you were breeding for 3 years. What's your like long-term goal for like obviously you're not gonna you love your job, so like I wouldn't assume that you'd be trying to make this a full-time gig.
Oh, but I am.
Well, all right. We'll cook for his rats.
Well, then.
So everybody just needs to watch out for a business name of North Florida Cold-Blooded. because it's a lot more than just ball pythons, and it's going to get even more. Like we're discussing doing a leaf-tailed gecko project. We got the chameleons going. We're going to have the bearded dragons going again here soon. So it's a lot more than just ball pythons. So that being said, I think that North Florida cold-blooded will suit us a lot better than grow some balls. Plus you've got, other business savvy people that they just don't want to, kind of grow some balls was a cool little start. But,
right.
If I'm going to branch out into an LLC and make this thing legit, then, it needs to be more business savvy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely be on the lookout. Probably at the beginning of the year, I'll be doing the switch. I'm coming up with logos and all that stuff now. But yeah, it's gonna happen. And I give myself another 3 years cooking, and I'll be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's
all
awesome.
Right. That's great.
Oh, good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Good boy.
Stan said you need a banger store here in Florida. He would be an awesome owner.
Yeah.
So how close do you and Stan live together?
I think he lives on like the other side. Stan, where do you live? Do you live in Jacksonville, or is it right outside of Jacksonville? If it's in Jacksonville, it's probably about 30 minutes away.
Do you guys breed your own rats? I mean, I obviously have rats. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, wait,
Yeah, we actually have our own line of rats. This is a Martin's rat. It is a species of Norwegian. To me, they get a little bit bigger than just your regular, Norwegian.
Right.
They also
the thing's a monster.
Yeah. He's a good boy. Do you have a rat for a pet? No. he just. Oh, so Flagler County. I guess you're about, I don't know, an hour and a half away. Maybe 2 hours away tops.
Not bad.
No. I usually get to see Stan at all the like the smaller shows, local shows. But him and his son, man, they fucking rock. I love them guys.
You do multiple shows, or what do you do for shows?
So next year I want to do Daytona. I want to start getting on the circuit a little bit, after I rebrand and everything. But like local shows, Repticon, Show Me Snakes. I got a show coming up on the 7th, Show Me Snakes show, and
okay.
I'm gonna bring, I don't know, 50 or 60 snakes out there with me. Hour and change. That's how far Stan lives. An hour and change.
Where I heard about Show Me. Was it Show Me's reptiles?
Yeah.
Is that all over the East Coast or all over?
I think they're starting to branch out more and get some venues rocking like up north. I don't know if they've ventured out west before. It kind of sucks, I mean, it's kind of a swap meet of shows. A lot of times they pick a venue that's way too small, and you've got the clients, they come through and they look at the snakes, but it's so crowded that by the time they figure out what snake they want, they're getting pushed out of the way. So it really kind of takes away from the one-on-one time you can spend with the potential buyer. Because I mean, I can talk cash shit, I can do it.
Right.
Fuck around and find out, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, if you're going to say that, I'm just going to go ahead and play this clip because everybody I know is just sitting going,
Send
what's
it.
going on?
Under the bus you go.
My good friend Gerald, bless his Jared, bless his heart. Put a smile on my face today, and I do appreciate it, man. It helps.
I pride myself on being drama free. So you know what? Paul Marge morphs. Texoma Exotics. I'm gonna take one out of fuck's fucking page And you're going to get some fuck around and find out. Putting you people right where you belong. On my motherfucking incubator. Woo.
Yes, we've been under fire this last few days. Yes, we're past it. We're over it. We're moving forward, but I'm not going to sit there and just not let something that good go unwatched either.
Mm.
It was great.
What you have any more? You have any more pairings that besides that one clutch that you said?
No, I'm that's it for the season. I'm doing the Super Mario stuff.
Right.
And then I'm also doing GHI chocolate mahogany DGs as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That just sounds nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
right.
He's sick. Like, I got the hat, and I'm gonna put him to a visual vanilla DG just to brighten it up some. I can't wait. I mean, I'm gonna definitely be looking for the all gene animal in
So
that.
let's talk about those puzzles though you picked up from Chris. Those things are gorgeous. But
did you see him?
I think you posted it. You posted them like just one picture though. Like that's all.
I got him. Hang on, I got him here. Let me go put the rat up. I'll get him for you.
Yeah, put the rat back before they start tagging you.
Where he starts tearing his ear off.
Yeah. Snakes will start trying.
Oh yeah, dude! I'm about to go handle a bunch of snakes after.
Yeah, that's probably not smart. But whatever.
I'm washing.
You're here for it.
Yeah. You'll wash your hands now.
I'm washing my hands. I'm not that dumb. I'm some dumb, not plumb dumb. I got nothing for you.
So
who do you have there with you?
who do I have where?
Patrick has somebody there with him. I didn't know if that was his worker or.
Well, I don't have anybody here.
I hope not, Paul. I'd be
so
scared.
Did you do any pairings this week or what? Nothing?
No, I'm waiting until next month.
Okay.
Here we go, Patrick.
Okay, so these are Chris Hernan's clean line of high intensity orange dream. There's also Enchi, and both of these are 100% het puzzle. This is a male and a female.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm kind of excited about these guys.
I would be too.
So you said high OD, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the clean line, high intensity OD. So, at best it'll be super Enchi, super high OD puzzles.
Right. They're pretty amazing. I mean, he's been putting out some snakes. Man, he had like one egg in that hatched. Did you see the orange in that? The orange was like what? I don't even like Home Depot color orange.
I saw
wild
a lot of his stuff in person in Daytona, and like that deep line of high OD that he has, it looks like the fucking animal swallowed a light bulb. I'm not kidding you. It is so bright.
Did he explain like what's the difference between high OD, deep line? I mean, like, is it just kind of like breeding back, then breeding back?
Yeah, he's been doing some really amazing line breeding, and the dude has got it dialed in.
Yeah,
dialed in. And like these guys, I wish I could just sit back and they're ready to go.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been like this.
This is where patience sets in, and it never happens.
Well, everybody's like, dude, man, you could breed her at 800 grams, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not how I roll, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want 3 eggs and 2 of them slug out, and then 1 comes out kinked. I don't want that.
Right.
I'm gonna let them get 2,000 grams, and then she's gonna spit 8 to 10 eggs for me, and that just increases your odds. That's the way I always do it. you know,
Paul,
I
this
think
question is for you.
Yeah. I feel bad for the guy. The guy is balding and can't grow a beard, and this is what he's giving me.
don't listen to Mark. He's not even a whole fag. He's a half a fag.
Oh my! Okay.
Shame on you, Mark. him and Austin, right?
Now we shouldn't be talking like that.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
So,
well, I guess since we're waiting on him for a minute, we're going to show a little video clip real quick. And now, do either one of you guys have any spots open left on your bottoms?
I already got all my logos put on, so okay. I'm pretty much done.
Are you wrestling?
I'm wrestling, yeah. Doing a little wrestling. Gonna do a little throwing up on the mat, probably.
Little backyard throwdown.
Yeah. So, but like the back. The ass logo I have, banana bread. He tried to put it on the seam of the pants, and it just wasn't really taken. So I gave him the two hand grab now, so it's two logos on the ass cheeks.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And if your friend was here, he could say what he had available. Guess what? He is not here. What you got, Paul? Or sorry, not Paul. Patrick.
I can't have the ball anus area. Oh no, dude, you're definitely getting that area. You can have the taint.
That's the perfect spot for Gerald. You're absolutely right. 100%.
Oh,
you know what, Gerald? I will put your logo right between my Yep, absolutely.
Yes, the taint. Yes. Okay, so this next animal I want to show you, it's very, very simple, but have y'all ever seen just a standalone red gene without blackhead?
A red gene?
Mm-hmm.
Without what?
Without blackhead. Usually you find the two like in unison together a lot, blackhead, red gene.
I never really focused much on the red gene, so like I don't know,
I haven't either. It's always just been a part of the blackhead stuff that, I either breed or I buy. So I hatched out an Enchi red gene. So look at the oranges.
Yeah, I've always seen the red gene, ringer gene together. That's actually what I have, one of the females.
But I mean, just by itself, it's nuts. Like I said, this is nothing but Enchi red gene. And it's to the point where, I'm ready to, like all my OD stuff, start putting red gene in it.
So now, like, that's the thing, like red gene, who produced red gene? Like,
I'm not sure. I want to do some more research on it now that I've got, these guys. I've got two of these guys. I've got an Enchi and a super Enchi red gene. So
it's called a red gene ringer gene. Is that the actual name?
As far as I know, it was all called red gene. Ringer gene was something different, I believe.
Okay.
But they go. I've seen a lot of blackhead with red gene, and I've also seen a lot of ringer gene with red gene.
Right.
But I've never actually seen, until I hatched this clutch out, just straight red gene. And right when they hatched out, oh my God, bro, they were lit up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just definitely something to think about. But I want a pair. Like if you're looking like this, bro, I want to enhance it, see where it goes. Add it to Ultramel, see how bright we can get it. And see, that's the That's the thing that I can tell everybody, man. You know, there's a lot of breeders out there and they're chasing clout. You're chasing Kenobi, you're chasing Billy, you're chasing, you know, you're trying to keep up with them. Bro, let me tell you something. If you don't come up with your own, like me, I kind of compare this to cooking. You know what this gene does, you know what this gene does. They're to me, they're ingredients.
Yes.
That's all. They're
smart.
ingredients.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then you after you get done cooking it, you get to see what it is. So, you know, and it's just going to take, you know, trial and tribulation and trial by fire. But
until you get to your final product.
Right.
Yeah.
Until you get it
John
dialed
said,
in.
I think the red gene or the red and ringer came in with the original blackhead animal.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
You know, I was going to say that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Right. It says he also thinks Ralph Davis was maybe a.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me a bit. That dude is an icon.
Right.
It's definitely something to look into. Like
I mean, I still like I'm sitting here right now. I just can't take my eyes off it because it's so much brighter that I've got like just a standalone Orange Dream female, and she's so brown compared to this, and she's still young. You know, she's supposed to have a little bit of orange in her.
Now you got it. Now, as it starts growing up, is it going to fade or is it going to stay the same?
I don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So now you got to figure out what you can enhance and keep the colors.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I put mine with a super pastel this year.
What?
Or not super pastel. I'm sorry. Super special. I have a red gene, ringer gene female combo in there.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. I love the special gene. I love the special gene, especially when you add it into pied. I mean, there's just something about that when it comes out and the blotch is on the head, the first markers on the head, either that or just behind the head, and the head is white. Dude, so cool. So cool. Yeah. It's so simple. So simple.
Yeah. Taylor has a nice special pied from whatchamacallit made a bunch the year before. Mike from M&K. And
yeah, I was going to say M&K has one I want.
they have some wild face pattern, like half of it has the, you know, and then the front is all white. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Oh, look who it is, Will Hella Heat. I haven't seen you in a while, you bastard.
So I'm doing this fall. I'm doing special het pied to Inchy gravel pied. And that's going to help out the gravel pied project. You know, I'm doing gravel pied to Inchy gravel pied, doing gravel pied to Inchy gravel spark het pied.
Do you like spark better than yellow belly?
I mean, they both have their places. You know, I've seen animals with yellow belly that are just flawless, and then I've seen, you know, animals with spark that are flawless, like that pied that I showed you, that spark pied.
Right.
Just, I mean, an absolute breathtaker. Just a standalone gene, and they're just good quality genetics.
Right.
You know, that's you know, like if Mark's still in here, you know, I think I told him in the chat, you know, don't shortchange yourself when you're buying animals. You know, don't do impulsive buys, because I've got probably 20 tubs full of shit that I was just impulsive. You know, that I'm just figuring out, you know, who the hell wants a pastel het hypo?
Right, so, not me.
Gerald is saying, and Gerald is saying if you put spark and spark, right, you're not making a white snake, though, right?
No.
Yes.
You are not.
Yep.
You're going to make the super spark. And super spark, Chad Holker made a super spark pied. Man, that thing is sexy. It is really sexy.
Mike said we should have chocolate special pieds this coming year. That'll be nice.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, this fucking guy,
Absolutely.
man. Mike bought some fucking fire. This year coming or next year, it's gonna be fucking wild. All the shit that he's gonna.
No, Bobby, I will have one.
Yeah, I've got some.
Listen to him. Talk to me. I'm the snake buyer here.
You tell you, shush.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not done buying them. You know, I've got some stuff coming in probably at the end or the beginning of the year that I'm just paying off really slow. But I can't wait. I'm jumping knee deep into clown.
Mm-hmm.
I have a cinnamon spot nose fire clown female coming. I have some more pied stuff coming. I've got a breeder female blackhead Mojave het pied proven breeder coming in from Baker. Goddamn, what else do I got coming in? Got some more puzzle stuff coming, but I mean, I'm not in a hurry for that stuff because the females that I have are, 250, 300 grams. They've got a
whatchamacall. I think, well, I keep saying whatchamacall now. Now I catch myself after Mike said that. Anthony from Reptile Creation. He has a lot of puzzle stuff.
I mean, I'm just absolutely in love. And Mark, that was not a put down on you. I just want you to be careful. That's all. Don't be like me. Don't be that guy.
I do too, Will. I do too.
Puzzle. I mean, and then like Kittinger had an Ultramel puzzle in Daytona. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. I mean,
was it an NFS? Was it not for sale?
Absolutely.
He didn't even want people, dude. Like he didn't even want people touching it. Can I hold it?
Yeah, I don't know if I would either. I'd be like, you can just look through. Yeah, just look. You get
it. You need to touch it. Look, it's clear glass. You can. It's acrylic, man. You can see right in. So, but yeah, dude. We had fun down in Daytona. We rolled up, the usual suspects, Wiz's crew, Villarino's crew,
everybody.
Yeah, dude, we had a ball.
It looked like it. There was a lot of nice pictures y'all made. That was like a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, I said that don't think that I'm coming down on you. I just want you to be careful. I'm just trying to look out for you, bro. That's all. Yeah, Chris, I agree 100%. And then somebody started trolling me at the auction because I had on a kill your local pedophile shirt.
Oh,
so, like this guy literally came up to me and he was like, "So, let me get this straight. You'd kill them?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" I said, "Am I offending you?"
What is that? FAFO?
Why would you come up and say something why would you? Why?
And the thing is, I hadn't been into the auction like 5 minutes. Literally standing in line at the bar. My wife goes around and starts putting us on some silent auction stuff. Literally, as soon as she walks away, here comes this fucking guy, and he looked like some scrubby, homely dude. I'm like, I mean, do you need to go to your safe place? Like, is that what needs to happen?
Did he have colored hair?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, he looked like a fucking troll. And how I had to end it. I was trying to be cordial, trying to be nice, and finally he was like, "So, but let me get this straight. Like, you would actually commit bodily harm?" I was like, "Dude, the way that you're fucking trolling me, I really starting to think that you like little boys or little girls. So if you'd like to continue this conversation, maybe we can go out on the beach and finish it." Oh, no, it ain't like that. I was like, then leave me alone, man. Like, leave me alone. All I want to do is hang out and maybe bid on some snakes. You want to sit here and jerk me off? Go fuck away.
All right, everybody. Well, we're at an hour.
I hope you're not trying to get monetized. Woo!
We're at an hour, everybody, and I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We love you, Patrick. You're awesome, dude. We love
man,
having
thank
you
you
on
so
the
much.
Saturday show.
Yeah, man. I love it.
You keep me in stitches too all the time. So I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, man.
Anything else, Paul?
No, everything was awesome. Thank you very much for coming out there, Pat.
I enjoyed myself. Thanks, guys.
Very awesome. We get to know you better.
Yeah.
Bye,
Let's do it again
everybody.
sometimes.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you backstage.
All right, cool.